Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy the Memphis XL, right back at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today everybody, we have an interesting challenge today. We're taking a look at a Spider deck. We're trying to summon out the Spiders here. We're going to be summoning out some bug boys of various qualities like Spider. We've got Mother Spider, we've got block spider. Look, we've got spiders. We're taking a look at spiders and some other generic insect stuff. We're trying to do what spiders do. I would explain it in words, but it's impossible to describe what spiders do with mere words. So we're just going to explain it in the duels today. So we have ourselves a nice little spider deck here today. Thanks to Mr. Harry Yu, who asked me to take a look at the spider archetype, which is not really an archetype. But I'm going to call him an archetype every once in a while, and that's just where we're going to go with it. So, let's go over the deck real quick, and then we'll get right into showing it off. So, for today's deck, we have 2 copies of Earth Battle Mortal Uru. We have 1 Doomdozer, 1 Metaforced Insect Queen, 3 copies of the Mother Spider, 1 Aztecapede, 3 Traptrix Mermello, 3 Spider, 1 copy of Resonance Insect, 1 Infernity Beetle. We have 3 copies of Parasite Paranoid, 2 Block Spiders. We have 1-for-1 Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Pot of Extravagance, double Earthquake, 1 Monster Reborn, triple Cocoon of Ultimate Evolution, 3 copies of Burden of the Mighty, 2 copies of Spiderweb, 2 copies of Heavy Storm Duster, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, and 2 Lair Wire. As for the extra deck, we have 1 Insector Picafalena, 1 Seraphim Papillon, 1 Giant Bee Trooper Invincible Atlas. We have Traptrix Alamaris, 1 number 70 of the Malevolent Sin. We got Utopia, Digital Bug Horbage. We have Utopia Lightning. We have numbers 35, Rabidus Tarantula, number 84, Pain Gainer, and number 77, The Seven Sins, as well as Libe and Gustav Max. In the one in a million chance that we actually go into double Uru, but very rarely happens. As well as we also have Dark Diviner and Underground Arachnid. As for the side deck, things like Curse of Anubis is it's a trap. More or less just like Earthquake, it just switches monsters into defense. Only works on effect monsters, but that's like 99% of decks these days is effect monsters, so that's a thing. You have Spider's Lair, which can also change monsters to defense mode. Permanently, but, not that helpful. And Relinquish Spider's a field nuke if your opponent has all defense position monsters. So, if you're up against Super Heavy Samurais, this is a really good card. Anyway, we're going to go ahead now into good old EDO Pro. We're going to show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good spider in time. Alright, here our first opponent. Another day, another card game. And usually like to go first with this deck, but we also have elements for going second, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. An interesting opening hand. It's got a little bit of everything in it. My opponent passes. Okay, that's good for me, bad for him. Sadly, drawing into the queen. So, spiders. How does spiders work, you might ask? Well, it's a thing. Spiders are not a great bunch of cards. They're not even an archetype. They should be, but they are not, in fact, an archetype. So what we're going to go ahead and just start out with Traptrix Mermello. Because so basically, in order to work, we need lots of bugs. Because of our Mother Spider. She is the boss of the spider. Oh, Uru is technically the boss of the spiders, but, Mother Spider is the boss of the spider other than Earthbound Uru. Basically, what this card does, if my opponent has 2 face-up defense monsters, I can tribute them both to summon this from my hand. It's literally a kaiju. It's literally, what's his face? It's Lava Golem, but better, is what this card is. Oh, hey, Uru. Cool. Alright. I'm going to summon Spider, because that's what we do here. But yeah, basically, what the spiders revolve around is my opponent being in defense mode. I got rid of my Malevolent Sin, and my Alamaris. You don't go into the extra deck that often, but it's still a little annoying when you banish all the stuff you like. But we'll go ahead to the battle phase. Spiders are very much an offensive-based archetype. Getting rid of things in defense mode and just running things over. Because I've got other things, Spider here. If I destroy a defense monster, I can revive a low-level insect from my graveyard. And that's what Spider's about. It's a weird archetype. Not even archetype. I gotta keep calling it an archetype, but Basically, we're all-around defensive monsters. If I was playing against super heavy samurais, I would have an overwhelming advantage. That's how powerful Spider is. What is this? Fusion recovery. Okay. Well, at the very least, I'm going to summon out Mother Spider. I've got my boss on the board. You can't say I didn't summon the boss of spiders. So, yeah, I think my opponent, he's calling himself Law of the Normal. I think he's going for that combo. Law of the Normal. But unfortunately for him, he just hasn't drawn anything. So, kind of a thing with this, I'm not really showing off what the spiders are supposed to do. I mean, we're showing off the battle. We are about the battle. I have some traps. I got Lair Wire, which is... It's not a spider card, but it might as well be a spider card. I mean, it's got a spider on it. It's got ground spider on the card. No! My Lair Wire! How could you? I was going to use that for things. Well, alright, so my opponent shows that he still has some teeth. He's got that Trap Tricks Murmelio. See, I mostly play this because it's an insect and it searches out bottomless. Because again, Mother Spider is a kaiju, but in order for Mother Spider to work, you can only have insects in the graveyard. It's a bit of a thing. Alright, so... forcing me to do this. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. So... what on earth is this guy doing? He was doing something. I don't know what it was. Ooh, Infernity Beetle. I can actually do the synchro play. Funny story, spiders actually do have a really nice synchro, Underground Arachnid. Level 6, he's a Dark Tuner and an insect. And it attacks, your opponent can't do cards or effects. It's basically an Ancient Gear monster. But, yeah, it's basically an Ancient Gear monster. You can target a face-up monster of your opponent's, equip it to this, and gives my Underground Arachnid some protection, but not necessary. So this guy... I don't know what he was trying to do, but this deck is jank as it is. I'm going to count that as a win, because he has no life points, and I do. So, this shows, like, the optimal situation where my opponent had nothing. If my opponent had, like, big negati board, I would not be in a good position at all with this deck, but we're going to go into Duel Number 2. Hopefully find an opponent who'll give us just a little bit of back and forth. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So let's go for Duel Number 2, and look for that itsy-bitsy bit of back and forth. Alrighty, second opponent, let's go and do it again, and hope for the best. Like I said, the spider's not the greatest bunch in the world, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, what do we have for a hand here? Dinorphias. Tricky. Tricky business. We'll give it a shot, though. He got the best Dinorphia set trap card from the deck. This is the one that lets him do the fusion. The dang old fusion from the deck and the extra deck and all the good stuff. Alrighty. Well, I've got Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. That's pretty good if I had my dude. I don't have my dude, though. So, we'll go ahead for the Pot of the Extravagant. Hopefully we don't banish every... oh, we banished Arachnid. At least I got to summon Arachnid once. Like I said, this deck doesn't summon out of the extra deck that often. Which is one of the reasons we can play things like Pot of the Extravagant. That's one of them reasons. Okay, so he's going to be doing the fusion. There you go. You get to do your little fusion thing. I imagine he's going to go for the low-level one and then fuse into the high-level one. Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. Oh, hello, Parasite Paranoid. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about this boy. If I got him and I got this, I can, like, out stuff and, like, summon things. That'll be pretty nice. Hey, I can even summon Uru. That'd be cool. Oh. He's gonna blow up my field spell. You know, I'm not amused. I'm not very amused by that. I mean, I was just trying to do field spell. Do you have a problem with field spells? You have a problem with Dinorphias? You have issues, my friend? What did you do? Send a Dinorphia. Okay. You did a thing. He did another thing. Okay. Then he popped himself so he can summon back the low level one. Or something. I guess. See, all I was trying to do was summon mother flippin' Uru, and this guy's like, no, I've got all the traps in the world. Don't you know that I've got all the trap cards? Alright. Well, so how do these work again? This card's destroyed, banish a trap, summon. Okay, so... Okay. This is the one that's the other fusion, okay. Activate Parasite Paranoid, I guess. I don't really have anything else I can do. Except Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, baby. Tribute that off, summon whatever I want. I would have loved to have gone for Uwu, but no, not allowed to go for Uwu. You know why? Because my opponent's a butt. And you know what we do to butts around on this channel? That's right. We shove a metamorphed insect queen right up that ass. That's what we do. So Parasite Paranoid, I can summon a bug from my hand. And what's in my graveyard right now? I would love to summon Block Spider. I still could. But no, I can't. I gotta go for Doomdozer. Okay, this works too. Doomdozer. He's bigger than you. And... yeah. We'll go for Murmello. All the see, he's got the trap that does the fuse, but this is the fuse that doesn't help him. If he had the one that fused from the deck, he could make the one that can mess with me, unless this lets him... oh, I think... don't some of these traps stop battle damage? No battle damage from that battle. Okay, so that's only one time. Good. So attack into this guy. He can stop the damage, though, by banishing a trap card. So I don't get to do the damage. So, yeah, this thing, he can banish a trap to summon this thing. So then I can attack into that thing. I believe... no, that doesn't work. Okay. So, unless he plays this now, that's game. Spiders won! Like, legitimate. I'm surprised. I mean, he did most of the work himself, but Dinorphia is a lot better deck than Spiders. I don't know what to tell you. Well, there you go. That's what happens when you underestimate people. My opponent, he was thinking I was going to do some sort of crazy combo with the spider web. That's why he popped it right away. But no, I was just trying to summon... But no. My opponent made a grave miscalculation, and he thought that I was doing something crazy. In reality, I was doing something nuts. These nuts. These nuts. Right here. That's what we were doing. So, let's go for duel number 3. I can't see this deck going 3-0. There's no way in hell we're getting 3-0, but we'll try. So, let's go for duel 3. Alrighty, third opponent. We're on a bit of a roll. I was not expected to be on a roll. I was expected to go... YouTube turned off for some reason. Anyway, what do we have for a hand? Okay. If only spiders had a searching spell that could search Mother Spider, this would be perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I do have Murmello, which is my better going first option anyway, so we'll search out Battlemool's Trap Hole. We'll activate our Spider Web. That's right, I have a web made from spiders. Just imagine the spider web. Instead of having silk threads, it's made from spiders. And the spiders are made from the silk. That'd be pretty weird. That'd be a weird thing, like it turned out. That's the Inside Out universe. You know, we've got other Memphis from who knows where universe. And we've got the spider web, which is right here. What is this? Oh, Palace of the Elemental Lords. Okay. Elementsabers. No. I probably should have played this one first, but yeah, he's got Elementsaber. Elementsaber. That's the next archetype. Elementsaber. It's like Elementsabers, but they're all in Sailor Moon garb. Fighting elements by moonlight. Summoning rock spirit by daylight. They are the ones known as the Elementsailers. I don't know. I don't know. This deck's doing alarmingly better than I thought it would do. You know, I mean, granted, first opponent did nothing. But the second dude was Dinorphia's, which is like... They got so many things compared to what I got. So it was very surprising is all. Okay, so now the Rock Spirit is stuck in the defense mode. What does this do again? Gains 300 attack during the opponent's battle phase. Well, that don't help you too much, does it? Nope. Not against the power of Spider. Alright, ooh, the Ultra Cocoon is nice, but not good for now. Let's summon out Spider. That's right, I'm about to Spider you. I hope you're ready for that. What is this? Fumo Wave. Target a face-up monster on the field. Destroy a monster on the field with the same attribute. Different name. Oh. I was gonna finally go for Spider. You know, I don't get to do that very often. I had a thing. I've never heard of this card. Is that Ryu Koki? Oh, and this Getsu Fuma on... Oh. I was like, what? I really just don't want him to establish things. I really don't. Not if I can help it. Granted, actually, I'm surprised he hasn't gone for the big Elementsaber yet. You'd think he'd have done that in order to just get like a big beater that cannot be destroyed by whatever or targeted by whatever if he sends the right things, but he hasn't done that yet. So we're going to go for the Burden of the Mighty. A useful card, just because it, you know, weakens my opponent's monsters if they're not playing Lynx. Which, granted, most of the players are going to be playing Lynx, but this is still a helpful card for helping my little spiders beat over things. Alright, so he's got Mallow. Let's see, send Elementsaber to the graveyard. Okay. So he's got the graveyard with a couple monsters. Not a lot, but a little bit. Good. Now all I need is my Mother Spider, and I'll be good. Like I said, all I need is Mother Spider, and I am good. Unless he makes like an Exceed monster after this, which he could do. I'll find out, man. We'll find out. I kind of need that Mother Spider right now. That would be very nice if the Mother Spider would show up and save me from all the big bad monsters. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, so Palace of the Elemental Lords. He's gonna search the boss, but he's already used the effect to send. So he can't do it again. Not this turn, anyway. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I am going to take a smidget of damage. All I need is Mother Flippin' Spider. If I can just get Mother Flippin' Spider, I'm not safe, but I'm in a better position. Barring that, I could really go for some Parasite Paranoid action. That would be really nice. Heavy Storm Duster does not help me at all. Unfortunate. I mean, granted, these are all stuck in defense mode, but he can just summon out the big boss and punch me in the face with a sword. Alright, that's probably the trap that switches these. I'd imagine. Yep, your monsters are all stuck, my friend. You're gonna have to deal with other things. And now I have a trap. Granted, my trap doesn't do anything to you, but you don't know that. Alright, so he's gonna send La Paulaman. He will send the... Which did he send? Earth and Water. What does that mean? Earth... Okay, can't be beaten in battle or card effect. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna destroy your stuff. Hope you don't mind. Your monsters now become super... I did it! Guys, we did it! Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate Earthquake. Put that in defense mode. And then tribute this. And this. Mother Spider. We did it! We actually summoned Mother Spider with her effect! This is the greatest day in Spider history. Nothing can go wrong now. Nothing. I mean, I go to defense mode too, but I don't care. I don't care. My monster might die, but she did her job. She did her job, and that's all I can ask. Alright, so the Rock Spirit, I believe, can't go into attack mode. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I wasn't counting the number of turns that was on in defense mode. All I really want is like another spider. If I get another spider, it's perfect, because I can run this over, bring back Murmello, and do stuff. What is this? Dark Doriato. Oh. Okay. Just more attack points. Alright. Well, you're stuck in defense mode for a couple turns. So that's good. Okay, another Heavy Storm Duster. I'm drawing into things, but I need more things. I really just need like a spider or just anything I can summon. That's kind of the trick, is I need things I can summon to the field. Alright, so now he's got 2 level 4. So now he's going to make it exceed. Or not, he's going to do nothing. He's going to attack with 0 attack points. Send Elementsaber from hand to the grave, negate activation, destroy it. Alright. Nah. Oh, he's just going to put that in defense. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes, like, a lot more sense. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. So it's a touch-and-go situation here in the Spider realm. Now, yeah, Rock Spirit is frozen for 1 whole turn, but now he's going to get to punch me in the face with it. Do I bait this out? Yeah, why not? We'll banish Mother Spider. She did her job. And, no cards to discard. Okay, so that's good. That means he has no Elementsabers. Alright, that helps me. That'll work. Alright, double Uru. Do I have Gustav Max? That's literally my first question when I draw into this, is do I have Gustav Max? Elemental Training. Okay. Summoning out whom? Molehu? Okay. Alright, so who do we have left? I have Libe, but no Gustav. Sadness. Okay, that's fine. Alright. It's a tricky thing right now, because I've got stuff. I just don't have things. I mean, the one good thing is I got rid of his field spell. Without that, he can't really do much. Elementsabers they're a cool archetype. They can do some things. They're really good with either Charmers or Invoked. I like the Invoked Elementsaber build. But the problem with them is that without the field spell, they really don't work that well. They really need the field spell to do anything. And I really need, like, more things to draw cards. That would be helpful. So, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead until something happens. Because I feel like this is going to be a bit of a long one, folks. I mean, this is already an 18-turn duel. You guys have probably already ran off because I've been just milling about with spiders. But I'm going to skip ahead until this guy or me come to an agreement. Either I draw into spider, or literally anything, or just my opponent runs me over, whatever comes first. Unfortunate. My opponent got La Paula mana. He had enough stuff too, so I'm dead, unfortunately. I bricked into all the things that are nice when I have other cards. An unfortunate end. But I really can't blame the deck. I mean, I got to do a lot of the things I wanted to do. Not everything, but a lot of it. So, that's going to be it for today's episode, folks. I got to do a lot of spider things, and damn, I really wanted to summon that Uru. But Dinorphia didn't allow it. So, let's go for the end screen. We'll talk more about the deck and what's coming up next on the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty, Spiders did alarmingly well for the one duel that we really had a back and forth. You know, the first duel is kind of nothing. The third duel did have some back and forth, but we, did some bricking really hard. But that second duel was really like peak Spiders. You know, we were able to get out some of our spidery monsters, just run over our opponent. Because Spiders don't have a great game plan. Relying on your opponent to have monsters face up defense mode, whether you're using Earthquake or Stumbling. In Link era, Stumbling won't help this deck at all. But you know, we were able to do a lot of the things we wanted to do. We had the spidery combos. We had monsters that worked. We didn't get to do everything we wanted to do today, but you know what? For what they are, for what they can do, spiders did passing decent. I give them a C+, because they did pretty... You know, I'm going to bump that out to a B-, because they did a much better job than I expected them to do. So, I hope everybody at home enjoyed today's deck. If you did, smack the like button and tell me how you would fix spiders if you were to design one whole card for them. And don't just say, add one spider monster from deck to hand, because that's not gonna help. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at a Wicked God deck. One of two we're making for this 100 days. One being for God Week and one being for tomorrow. And so we'll be showing that off tomorrow. Your boy, the Memphis X, alright, signing out for now. Till next time, y'all take care.